This is what I was fucking born to do. Yes, let's go. One, two. From the top, let's go. One, two. One, two. Let's go. One, two. From the top, let's go.
Okay. Wait. I'm not dead. You guys are talking like I'm dead. I didn't stream for 3 days. I'm not dead. Holy fuck, relax. Relax. People are, I'm literally reading these chat messages and it's like I'm fucking dead. I'm not dead. God damn. It wasn't even that long. I wasn't in jail. Pog a rare Atrioc stream. I never thought I would see one in person. And you're a 28-month sub. You're a 28-month sub and you never thought you'd see an Atrioc stream. 28! It's over 2 years. Oh. Chris Lynn, thank you for the 7 months. Tim Interante. Those 5 days felt longer than it wasn't 5 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 4 days. Oh, shit. It wasn't 5, though. It wasn't 5. It was literally 4. Hey, Fireball Sandy, first time catching a stream, Pog. You're a 5-month sub. There is no way this is the first time you're catching a stream. G. Craig, thank you for the 3 months. Big A, I wanted to say you're the second streamer that I ever actually habitually watched. Thanks for all the great content. Well, it's pretty easy to habitually watch me. You know, me and Clint, you can watch us on habit easily. That's a habit that won't punish you, you know? That's not difficult. Tyrogi, thank you for the 18 months. Listen, we gotta talk, all right? Oh my god, I'm actually, look, I'm joking because I'm laughing. I'm actually deeply conflicted right now. I'm deeply conflicted. The title's no joke. The human body can go 3 days without water, kind of like how I can only go 3 days without my coffee cow. No, I'm sorry. You said kind of like how the soul dies after 3 days with no coffee cow. Yeah. Was you misusing your influence? Do you know the word conflicted was actually, this sounds crazy, it was actually used before the Kendrick song. Sometimes people use words, they're not just references to times you've heard those words, but actually they're just building blocks of sentences. They're just... Striker Kai, thank you for the 6 months. Fag Runner, thank you for the Prime. Mogi, thank you for the 20 months. God damn. 20 months. 20 months, 20 streams. That's what I say. Handshake emoji. That's what I'm going for. You know what I'm saying? If you sub for 20 months, I guarantee you at least 20 streams. Atrioc had a marketing presentation this morning, was really counting on copying Marketing Monday. I'm sorry. Are you hoping for me to apologize that I didn't do your homework for you? Yeah, I'm sorry. Copy an old one, okay? Did you already copy all fucking previous 30 of them? Slime IRL said cap. What's up, Slime? Atrioc, did you see my clip? No. What's your clip? Any linkers? Hey, GH, long-time watcher, first-time chatter. How do you feel about your extended break from the internet? It wasn't an extended break from the internet. I was gone for literally 4 days, during which 2 of them I played a fuck ton of League of Legends. So I wasn't gone from the internet. In fact, I met plenty of you in my League of Legends. By the way, League of Legends not even once. The first thing I gotta say is League of Legends is a fucking bad for people. It's bad. It is, I think, done more damage than fucking black tar heroin on the average fucking person. I think League of Legends is bad for people. I think it's bad. I think it is a negative impact on the world, and it's bad. But I saw plenty of, because I play on my fucking account. My name's Atrioc on there. Hey, GH! You missed that CS, GH! Is that Glizzy has the other team? I'm going to gank him over and over. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I fucking saw all of you. Every one of you fucking league grinders out there, I saw you. I have to fucking get a Smurf, dude, if I'm going to play this game. I can't be playing on fucking my account. Did you consider dominating the culture while you're gone? No, I didn't. I didn't consider that because I don't have the wherewithal of Dwayne The Rock Johnson. But I have been out of fucking pocket. Out of pocket and out of locket. You've been watching the chess drama? I heard a little bit about it through Levy. I heard a little bit about the chess drama. Apparently, I don't need to go into it. Apparently, that guy Hans, who's kind of a weirdo, but he's good. He beat Magnus Carlsen. Then Magnus dropped out of the tournament, and everyone thought that Hans cheated. But it turns out he probably didn't. React to my clip, streamer. I don't know. You didn't post it. You didn't post it, bro. Cuckle the Shuckle. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Yo, just show up at shit camp randomly? That would be fucking hype, dude. What if I just fucking didn't show up at work tomorrow, but instead showed up at a place called shit camp? Thank you for the gifties, by the way. That sounds fucking hype. I don't need to. It's on LSF. Well, I don't. Okay. But I just click this link. This is the. Is it your clip? This is what's getting expanded in chat. Face Off, the Rockverse, 10 hours. Is that your clip? That's a fire clip. Oh, here it is. Slime's take on the drama.
Fuck! I was thinking about that fucking stupid message in chat that said, "Did you hear the drama?" I wish you were dead. That's the drama.
Spicy start. Damn, that's a spicy start to this clip. There's a lot left on this clip. That's That's the first 7 seconds. You know, I like a good intro. For a man who doesn't consider himself a content creator, he knows how to get a good hook. Let me start over again. Did I miss anything?
Fuck! I was thinking about that fucking stupid message in chat that said, "Did you hear the drama?" I wish you were dead. That's the drama.
It's hard for me to even move past this part. This part is, there's so much to unpack here. You're such an interesting person, Slime. It's like I'm ideologically aligned with you, but you're still yelling, "I wish you were dead" at a fucking 15-year-old. You know what I'm saying? It's like our methods aren't. We're just not. So I guess you need someone to breach the walls.
I'm okay. Do you hear the drama? I live a miserable, boring life. Did you see the drama about streamers? Did you see it? Did you see the drama about it? Did you see it? Did you see the drama? I have nothing. I have nothing. Nothing of value ever to add or to own. Feelings, sentiments, friends, family. I have nothing. Did you hear the drama? Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Psychologists will study this clip for generations. This this belongs in a fucking high level, not 101. Like I'm talking about a 401 psych class. They need graduate students to be breaking this down. Oh, is there more? Sorry. He meant the war in Yemen. That would be funny if a very, very, very like geopolitically astute chatter came in. Like right as Russia invaded Ukraine, he drops into fucking Slime's Valorant chat. It's like, "Did you hear?" And then Slime roasts him for thinking it's about XQC molding or something. That's actually a good bit. Like major news. "Yo, did you hear? Oh, what up, little pussy boy? Oh, go lap up LSF's asshole again." That's interesting. Unfortunately, I do believe he is correct that this guy was just a drama frog. But it is funny because, you know, it just has more poignancy when it's a shirtless. I'm sorry, he's not shirtless. A shirt on head. You know, malding Valorant man screaming it.
Nothing of value. Fuck! I was thinking about that.
What's the end? There's no end.
Yeah, I heard the drama.
Yeah, that's fire. Lot there. Thanks for the submission, Slime. I don't know if that I would approach it in the same way, but I'm glad there are soldiers like you out there. Yeah, drama frogs are cringe. Anyway, why are you deeply conflicted? You know what? I will say this, Slime. You do like the drama a little bit. You don't like this person in your chat at this time, but Slime likes the drama like anybody else. He wants to know about what's going on. He likes talking about it. He likes making fun of streamers behind the scenes. Everybody likes it, dude. Let's not pretend humans ain't human. But it's also like I still see his point 100% because he's built a very, you know, there's no waffling in his brand when he's playing Valorant on stream. Do you know what I'm saying? Like he has not been unclear as to what type of stream space he's created. Nobody should go in there and be like, "I don't know if Slime wants to talk about this or not. Let me ask." If anything, what this clip represents is just another billboard in the Nike that is Slime's brand that I don't want to talk about that shit. So, well, you know, it's all it's all in a way. And anything, if anything, it's kind of a higher level way of maintaining relatability. You know what I'm saying? The only truly honest and relatable streamer is me for calling that out. Okay? Because I'm higher above it. I'm one level out. Okay? So, if anything, there's only really one honest person here who actually is pointing out things as they see it. So you should attach to that, if anything. Guys, I am deeply conflicted, though. Is actually why I'm live. I do want to talk about it a little bit. Aside from, I mean, this would not be a problem probably if I had not been invited into Clint's League of Legends team and then lost fucking just one night, really. But I stayed up till like 6 a.m. I was immediately a fucking college student again. League of Legends I can't touch. It's like a fucking disgusting habit. It's a disgusting, filthy, foul habit. It's like a fucking relapse, dude. I touched League of Legends for one night, and I stayed up till 6 a.m. And this is on Saturday. And it has completely thrown me off. Completely. But also, you know, this could not come at a worse time. Because I am entering... I don't give an indefinite time period, but the absolute busiest time of work that I've ever had. And even on Monday when I thought, oh, I'll have a day off, I had more work on Monday than most regular work days 5 months ago. So, it's not been a good time for me. It's not been a good time. I'll be honest with you. I am not having fun. I have not been having fun. And I think that's why I jumped in the league. I was kind of psychoanalyzing myself a little bit. I literally think you heard of revenge sleep procrastination? It's the idea that sometimes you feel like you don't have enough control over your day. So you kind of like just fucking stay up late and just do terrible, goofy shit. You know is bad for you, but it's like almost like a way of like reasserting control over your timeline. I 100% think I did that. I think I was like so overwhelmed by the amount of deliverables that I have on my docket for this coming week. And I just didn't want to do them on a weekend. And I just jumped into League of Legends and I played it for fucking an absurd amount of time. And then that of course bites me in the ass because you wake up the next day, you're tired as fuck. I didn't work out. It's just bad. It's bad, right? It's just bad fucking news. And so, yeah, some of you are doing it right now. Some of you are literally doing it right now. And so I'm not sure what anyway, I don't have, like, all I have to do on the HBO Max Marketing Monday, which I thought for sure I would do on Monday. And then I thought for sure I'd do today. And then now I don't even know if I'll have it by tomorrow. I have 2 slides left to do. I have to do the ending because I just don't want to trail off when I'm done. I literally have to do the ending. It would be so fucking brain dead easy. And I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it because I've already been doing stuff. I've been doing stuff all day. And then I just have to sit there and make a couple more slides and I don't want to do it. So I'll be honest with you. I'm a little feeling squished. I'm feeling squished right now. And plus, Ari's mom is here, and I want to spend time with her, and, we are newly married. 1 month anniversary, baby. We made it a month. Hey, Big A, it's certainly a difficult situation that you're faced with, and everything will work out so long as you remember the classic age-old saying, hey, now, you're an all-star, get your game on, go play. Thank you so much, Incredulity Andy. That is a very powerful... I can always count on you guys, my disassociated chatters across the world, to give me really thoughtful advice that breaks down exactly what I needed to hear. Why are you telling me this when I'm sleep procrastinating at 5 a.m.? It's your life, bro. I do it. You do it. People do it. I'm not. Do what you got to do. Sometimes it feels good in the moment. It actually always feels good in the moment. No, it actually doesn't. No. It's like drinking, I guess. It's like the beginning of the night it feels great, and then by the end of the night you're like, wow, this is bad. It never feels good at 4 or 5 a.m. to me, sleep procrastinating, but it feels good at 2. Just play League with Psychic and take control of your life again. How does that work? How does playing League of Legends is already bad for my life. Should I play it again, but this time with a child? How does that? That feels like solve your drug problem by doing black tar heroin with some Disney Channel kids. That'll cure you right up. No, I don't think it will. No, I don't think it will. Neg neg. But I did think about something. I was thinking about doing a stream this week because this week's gonna be a roughy toughy. I was thinking about doing a stream where I give my stream to the chat. Basically, what I'm saying is I have a bunch of 5-minute blocks where people can stream for me, and they can just be Atrioc. And so I was thinking like Neg Neg could do 5 minutes as Atrioc, and like Hudak could do 5 minutes as Atrioc, and like they can just do whatever the fuck they want, and it would be like a funny piece of content. Okay. I'm going to do 5 minutes on pro child labor. That's okay. Well, you're trying to be like me though. And I would only do 3 minutes on that. And then I would move on because I don't want to bore you. I am pro child labor, but I wouldn't be so verbose. I don't think Slime's still here. Do you guys realize the irony of him coming into my chat and spamming watch my LSF clip? Watch my LSF clip. React to my LSF clip. And then the clip itself is about people doing that and getting yelled at. Is it? That's just now sort of There's layers to this man. There is layers to this man. I give you that. God, he is an enigma wrapped in a mystery. Silk Song is out. Shut the fuck up. Actually, Silk Song coming out now would be the worst thing for my life. I would I can't believe I'm saying this. I would love for it to be delayed a little longer. Silk Song coming out now would break me. It would break me in half. It would implode. Elden Ring would never be finished. Yeah, because we're on such a good pace right now. My only worry about Elden Ring is that Point Crow is going to beat it before me. And I did say if Point Crow beats Elden Ring before me, I will drink poison. And he's trucking. I thought he would take some breaks, but he's like fucking trucking every single day. He's playing like a lot. He's putting in like 10-hour streams, dude. I literally didn't think, I thought he would fucking mix it in once a week, twice a week. He's been doing 10 hours a day. I feel like he's going to fucking knock it out. Were we supposed to play it over the weekend? Yes, we've been talking about that. That's why I'm conflicted. The Bee, thank you for the 5 months. Ready for another month of the Coffee Cow. Appreciate that. Dyson Bearer, thank you for the 18 months. At least the videos have been good. YouTube Frog that subbed because I want to support the content. Thanks, Atrioc Jackson. Hey, Jackson, thank you for that. 9 months. Appreciate that. I think the YouTube's been great. Shout outs to the entire editing team. Eric Senchi has really stepped up on some of the wins and fails and tweet stuff, too. I just want to give him a special shout out because I think he doesn't get recognized enough. But he's been doing insanely good edits. And then, obviously, Zenjo, Quack, Kage, Brad Guy. They've all been killing it. Really, really good. Really, everyone's stepping up their game. It's dope. I'm really proud of the YouTube lately, and it's been like the best numbers we've had. Which is good, because I don't plan on doing any streams. I just didn't... They need to find a way to, AI remix my old streams into new YouTube videos. Hey, Truck, have you seen this? What's this? Yippee. the fuck is this? Dude, can someone please make the meme? You know the meme where the guy's placing the little dominoes and it goes all the way up to the big dominoes? The domino meme. Wait, where is it? This one. Yeah. Wait. This fucking one. It's me banning Hoodat for a D's nuts joke in 2019 or 2020. And then the final one is a picture of them all living in a house wearing cat suits doing a dance. Literally, what a fucking crazy... What a crazy series of events. I banned him for one D's nuts joke, and this is where we end up. That's my legacy. That's the impact this stream has had in the world. I thought nobody... Oh, pig cookies. Ari's mom makes these pig cookies. They're fucking delicious. Pig cookie. Oink. Yeah, this is good. That's a chonker right there. Are they hogsolent? Ban that guy. Don't try to play along. Don't try to play along. All right. We're not doing a fucking two-way bit here. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know. That's why I'm conflicted. And it's not a new song. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing the hits here. You guys have heard this. This is something that I'm dealing with. It's been worse because, for the vast majority of the time that I've been streaming, I've had a pretty solid work-life balance and I've been entirely work from home. So it hasn't been impossible to do both, but, it's just been a little bit more tough lately. And then also I'm married. Pastry pig. There's a new one. That's a good one. Have you seen the Reddit song guy? What's that? My girlfriend of 2 years told me the music that I play during sex is weird and a major turnoff. Okay. I started having sex. I read online you could play music and match the rhythm in order to put on a better performance. I searched love-making songs and started slowly creating a playlist in which I was comfortable matching the rhythm. If you search this, I think the first thing you get is my entire Balloons album, I think. I'm pretty sure that that is the first result. Like, if you're not having sex to this.
And we'll pause and hold the line and every monkey here is here to shine. They throw darts and hold the line, and Quincy's loose, draws his bow tight. Every monkey's popping in the blue light. Popping in the blue light. Every monkey's shooting left and...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's almost too sexy. God damn, that'll get you there. That's romance personified. That's a bop and a half. Okay. Anyway, whatever. Okay. So she says there's one song which happens to be his favorite that my girlfriend hates and says turns her off in a major way. I don't understand why it's taken her 2 years to tell me she hates that song. It's a good lovemaking song with good rhythm. I feel the way I fucked up is I could have possibly asked her previously if she likes the playlist or any song she'd like to add or change. But to leave it for 2 years thinking our sex life is great, but in her eyes has been ruined by the music, has left the whole situation feeling awkward. This is so weird. My previous partners never complained about the songs. Maybe it's just her. It's fucked up the relationship because sex feels awkward now. The other day we were having sex with no music, but I was still thrusting to the tune playing in my head. She recognized this and asked me to stop. Okay, I have to hear this song now. Okay. Is this is appropriate? I can play this on stream. It's not going to be like, I don't know. Okay. Here's the song. This is strange. That's not what I expected at all. That's pretty funny, though. Finally got to the end of the playlist. I'm crying for her. Let her strength and patience be an inspiration to us all. Could you start the song over my girlfriend's in the room? Yeah, I'll need the drop again. One more time. Wait. Right here. Yeah, I don't see how that's... You know, when you think of, like, sex songs, you think of, like, Marvin Gaye or something, you know? That's such a strange... There's nothing romantic about that. Yeah, it's very squeaky. There's an update. Can I see it? All right, let's see the update. He released the full playlist and it's even worse. Let's see. Let's see this. Can't be worse, right? All right, so here's Love in This Club.
I do it for the ladies. But I gotta keep it hood.
I mean, I'm gonna get.
Yeah, Polo.
I mean, this is, you know, it's still so bad. I don't know. It's, I don't think you want a ton of fucking loud club lyrics music if it's just one-on-one. I mean, I've never had sex, so I don't know. This is all theoretical to me. Maybe this is exactly what you need. Oh, that's... Her younger sister recognized this and showed her parents, who weren't happy at all. Made the situation extremely awkward. What made it more awkward and cemented the fact that it was me was they recognized the song. Once at a family dinner, we were discussing music taste, and my ex-girlfriend said that I have an odd taste in music. Everybody laughed and pressed me to play something from my phone, and I played them Cbat. Her father laughed and said it was terrible. I guess we all have different tastes. Although I nodded in agreement at a time, I was thinking in my head, this is a great fucking song. Bro is dying on this hill. He is actually fucking pot committed. Cbat's a great fucking song. It's there's no getting around it. We're over now and I'm moving on. I already revealed my face on TikTok, but with the amount of hate I originally got, I decided to say I didn't have it and backtracked. I don't think the song is that bad, and I had no idea she didn't like it till recently. And as soon as I did, I stopped. I didn't force her Cbat. Not all can handle Cbat. I know it's different. Bro, please do not frame it as someone not having the strength to handle it. Like it's a fucking awesome drink or something. Yeah, it's just an annoying fucking song. That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what though? He's been so open about it, and he's been so consistent with his belief that he's gonna find someone. There's a woman out there who fucking hears that song and and gets ready to go. There's someone out there that is the match. It's a mating call for the right person. You know what I'm saying? It's like a face tattoo or something. Most people find it a turnoff, but the few that like it, now they're extra into you. So he's got something. Can't say that I fuck with it though. This is such a bad playlist.
Brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to
He's fucking to the Milkshake TRFN remix.
the yard and they're like, it's better than yours. To the yard, boys 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 to the yard, 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 to the yard. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, damn right, it's better than yours. I could teach you, but I have to charge. My milkshake brings all the boys.
That's so funny. I'm actually kind of impressed you went 2 years. This guy must actually lay pipe. I'm actually changing my whole opinion. This guy must absolutely lay it down. I'm going to be honest with you. 2 years of this playlist and she didn't mention it. She just barely brought it up when he asked. No, he's got it. This guy's got fucking Pete Davidson. This might be Pete Davidson actually. This might be Pete Davidson's alt. Something. This guy's got something going on. There's multiple girlfriends with this track list. I can't even imagine. If me and Ari were in bed and I put this song on and I don't say anything. I just like get. I can't imagine. I literally cannot even imagine. I can't even fucking picture that. That's so fucking funny to think about. Without bringing it up, just I'm gonna put on some tunes. This is actually probably worse, dude. I can't even tell.
Milkshake brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than
The
yours.
milkshake
damn right,
drop?
it's better than yours.
This part.
My milkshake brings
That's so funny. What's this one? From the Dictator soundtrack? This is trolling. No. This is from the fucking Dictator soundtrack with Sacha Baron Cohen. There's no way someone said, yes, I want to lay pipe to that song. No shot. No, I don't believe it. Fuck off. Fuck off, dude. No. Actually, I've been trolled. I've actually been trolled. No, I've actually been trolled. This is a Reddit. This guy played the game. There's no fucking shot. No shot, dude. This is cap. This is fucking cap. No, because this is like designed to be the worst place of all time. This is the worst sex place of all time. No shot. No, fuck you, dude. There's no fucking shot. No, fuck you, dude. No way. No way. 1,000 strokes per minute. No way, dude. You couldn't even jerk off to this song. You know what I'm saying? It's too distracting. You couldn't even watch porn to this song. This is ludicrous. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. No way. No way. Next song. I mean, does he have fucking Kanye West Fade in here?
Roll up, roll up. Bitch better act. Ain't no.
That one's actually, I mean, I still wouldn't fuck to it, but it kind of makes a little bit of sense. A little bit. Because it's got a real deep bass line, you know? Okay. I'm getting work emails. Dude, I literally, as of what, like 7:30 today, I was on calls, and now I'm getting work emails. I don't even know how long I can stay live today. I wanted to go live because I just want people to know that I'm fucking not dead. I actually have plenty of streams I want to do. Yada, 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 yada. Cbat TikToks? All right, let me check. But you know what it is. Dude, what is it? Dude, it's so funny.
Today I messed up. My girlfriend of 2
This
years
is so
told me to
popular on TikTok. It's like just putting fucking Minecraft parkour behind whatever your fucking thing is. I feel like sometimes when I get into certain TikTok zones, I feel like my brain is getting hacked in real time. I literally feel like it's just so... It's so fucking... I don't know. It can't be good, dude. And watching fucking Subway Surfers while an AI-generated voice tells me about some fucking drama, and I'm like, what is going on, dude? What am I fucking doing? What? It's actually fucking bad. It's like CS:GO serving. It is kind of like that. Yeah, you're right. It's not a new thing, but it just feels more, I don't know, evolved. You know who I saw doing it? It was like I think it was Valkyrie. I watched like a Valkyrie clip on TikTok, and the top half was her clip, and the bottom half was someone just solving a Rubik's Cube. Unrelated. Just to keep your mind. Just to have so many things. It's already a fucking 15-second TikTok. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only 15 seconds, and she's talking the whole time. So it's already a fucking attention span low clip. But then even that is too fucking bad. So you have to have the fucking... It's crazy because it works. And it's not just a Zoomer brain thing. It's like, it works on anyone, dude. Our brains just go, oh, well, I got to see if they solved the Rubik's Cube. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a way to trick you into watch time. It just fucks me up, dude. It fucks me up because it's, you know what it is? It's like, we're not going to evolve past some of this stuff quickly enough. It's not just brain rot. It's not like just like a habit thing. It's like our brains are just evolved very slowly and have a ton of weaknesses, and we're getting better and better at exploiting them in ways that we're not going to evolve past quickly enough. This is a valuable new marketing tech. No, it actually is. Straight up. I've been doing some studying for work about like brands, TikToks and stuff. And the brands that are really killing it on TikTok, like there's some people out there, all those products they sell on TikTok some of them are making absolute mints. They're making millions a month, and they just have cracked the system on how to make like semi-viral product TikToks where it's like, I don't even really know a good hook, but like 5 things you didn't know about this in the robot voice, and then they're like showing you and they're painting, and then like the third one is the product, and they show it extra long. What they just have so many fucking little tricks that are like, that are just built into the natural flow of TikTok. They look like real posts, and they don't feel intrusive like ads, but they're crushing. They are printing money. Not even Duolingo, not even like the big brand like funny TikToks. I'm talking about selling you direct products. They're getting crazy good at like making it seem seamless, and so you don't scroll past it, and it feels like it's an authentic recommendation, and you just instantly buy. And it's fucking, they're getting cracked at it, and they are printing money when you look into it. They are literally printing cash. There's a guy selling drop shipped blender cups, and he gets crazy views just dropping protein powder high up into the cup. Yeah, they're just finding ways to like make it feel like content, and it's really working. Is there a nuke going off in your room? Why? What does it sound like? I don't hear anything. What? Was there an audio issue? Oh, it's very bright. Oh, I see what you're saying. You mean a flashbang? Flashbang would have been made more sense. No, it's my 3 monitors. Look. Nuke? No nuke. Nuke? No nuke. It's whenever there's a... I got rid of my always forced dark mode. And so now this monitor is so fucking bright, and it's right next to my face. So when I open up a white page, it's like... Drop shipping TikTok accounts? Yeah, 100%. But not even drop shipping. Like brands that are just more direct to consumer. Like a lot of these internet-based brands over the past few years. They're getting really good at it, and they're kind of lapping established brands that are still trying to catch up. And TikTok is where like a ton of people spend a ton of their online time, most of it. And so people that are good at it are crushing, and they're ahead of the game right now before everyone figures it out. The emojis talking to each other about the product. Do you have a link to that? Do you have an example of one of those? I think I've seen it, but I'm actually interested in and kind of been studying it. I'm doing well, Juts. Thanks for saying that. Appreciate that. I'm doing fine. I got nothing to complain about, but I am just going to be a hard week for sure. Do you think Twitch Prime will be gone in a few years? No, I don't really think Twitch, unless they win. If YouTube gives up on live, Twitch Prime is like it's like the nuclear weapon. I think I talked about this. Twitch Prime is like the nuclear weapon of Twitch's side. You know, the reason we haven't had a major war is because of nukes, right? In real life. It keeps the peace. If Twitch loses Twitch Prime, they don't have nuclear threat anymore, and they're kind of get fucked. Because they have worse VODs, worse discoverability, smaller total audience. Yeah, they have a lot of weaknesses, but they have Twitch Prime. Is Team Clint playing League together? Yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to ration how much League I play. I think I played 1 game yesterday because I was like, I can't. I don't want to be bad. I want to be, I want to be cracked for when we do the team game. But we played 5 practice games together, and I went like 14-2 in all of them. Like I played great. I feel like actually if I practice too much, I might make people mad in the tournament because it's supposed to be a non-tryhard tournament. I literally think I might make someone mad or complain. So I'm gonna just keep it chill, practice a little bit less, and just do what we can. Why would YouTube give up on live? No, I don't think they will. I'm just saying that's the only reason you'd see Twitch Prime go away. Will you shout fish when you use the Fizz R? Yes, 100%. What do you think about what Lovick said about eating on stream? I think he said it makes you a Chad, right? He said anyone that doesn't eat on stream is a little bitch. I think that's what he said. So. When's the tournament? Like 2 weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks. You ever return to Hitman speedrunning? I mean, I've been doing contracts. Wait, where's my? I did this one. There was this one that had 11 targets. It was called Pirate House. It was like #1 trending on the contract thing. I kind of smashed the #1 time. And then I bet a Spectacore that if he could beat it, I would smoke crack out of a pipe. And then he grinded it for fucking 10 hours a day, a couple days straight. Didn't do it. And so I revealed it today. This was my... He did not do it. So the deal's over. You got to stop with these bets. Listen, I played League of Legends. I mean, well, this is a pretty good run. I could have done more, but again, I think I uploaded this and then I got into League. So 11 targets, yeah. And I did it in, I think, a minute 8. Toss the proximity duck. Back of the head. Got the guy. Through the window. Through the window. Cameras. Bait that guy over there. His body falls. Right spot. Triple Molotov. Oh, shaking camera. Shoot the sniper. Guy up on the roof. The duck from earlier exploded. 11 targets. Wicked. Wicked. That was pretty sick. And when I did this, I mean, there's people that have done better, or not, I don't know, maybe better, but they've done a lot more lower times now. But when I did this, like the best time was like fucking, I don't know. When I first did it, it was like 3 minutes. And mine was 120. And then I refined this one down. And then there was like a couple 150s or whatever. But so it was cool. Yeah, there's some good stuff. Actually, John, yeah, it was fun because there's 11 targets is like rare in a contract. And like they all get found if you don't do them the way I did them. Like they get shot. It's crazy that Twitch is buffering with 4.5K and loading on YouTube is smooth with 18K. Very not part. The number of viewers does not change whether or not it buffers. That, you know, it's the same output, but it could be Twitch versus YouTube. I don't know. Leaks versus trailers. What was that? What? I genuinely believe that Point Crow will finish Elden Ring before you. No, he won't. Point Crow will not beat Elden Ring before me. There's no way that'll happen. He has so much longer to go. Okay? Don't copium me. No, he won't. Okay? He won't beat it before me. I'm going to knuckle down. He's playing it right now. I understand that. Okay? Okay? Okay, sweetie? I understand that. I understand that he's playing it right now. But I don't need to play it right now because I'm already way ahead. I am literally the farthest ahead of anybody in the world. I'm in the first place. You're going to beat the rest of it in one day like you did last Saturday. What I promised was I would not turn off my stream on Saturday until I beat Elden Ring. And so I solved that by not turning on my stream. So I didn't lie. I kept it 100. I kept it a fucking hundo. He's put in 35 hours this past week. Okay, but you understand I'm the glamour eye, so are you putting that together? Big A, can you tell us your alt account that you've been streaming on for the last 4 days? Yeah, my alt account is twitch.tv/slime_IRL. And join anytime and just ask me about my day. Ask me how I'm doing. You know what? Talk to me about some drama. Honestly, sometimes I want to know about the drama. I honestly, sometimes I'm like, just pop in and fucking just tell me some shit. Tell me a joke. Thoughts on the Magnus chess drama? It sounds like Hans didn't cheat. I talked about it a little earlier, you guys, but there's a guy named Hans. He's the guy that said the chess speaks for itself. Is a bit of a dweebus, to be honest, but but he doesn't deserve what he got here. And then Magnus lost to him and then quit the tournament, sort of implying that he cheated. And the guy's very unlikable because he comes off as very standoffish and I don't know. He's just not that charming, to be honest. But a chess player shouldn't have to be. They should just be good at chess. And as far as I can tell, he didn't cheat. It was an over-the-board tournament. There's no evidence that he cheated. And everyone was sort of like running with this narrative that he cheated. And again, I'm the world's fucking biggest Magnus fan, dude. Literally, every single time I watch a Gotham Chess video, I only watch it if it has Magnus in the thumbnail. Almost every time. And then when I do, I skip to the Magnus game. He's got like 10 games in there. I skip to the Magnus game. And he always says in the video, hi, if you're a person who skipped to the Magnus game, go back and watch the rest. Okay, you shouldn't do that. And I go, nope. No, I won't. And then I just watch the Magnus game. He literally calls me out every time. It doesn't change my fucking opinion. I love watching Magnus games. So just understand that where I'm coming from, because I still don't think this guy cheated. As far as I can tell, Magnus might have been a little bit of a baby about it, or I don't know. I don't know what, but as far as I can tell, this guy didn't cheat and then got a bunch of shit for it. And Hikaru was really the big part of the problem, because Hikaru spent like the whole fucking day just raking in viewers, being like, yeah, look at all this stuff, like going through the guy's old interviews, and like Hikaru was really stoking the flames. And it's like, bro, he was drama farming for sure. Thoughts on Magnus ducking Nepo? You mean for the World Championship? He didn't duck him. He beat him twice, right? Bro, he beat him twice. Nepo had his chance. You can't force a man to do a fucking grueling World Championship every year. Once? Yeah, but once so badly it felt like twice. You know what I'm saying? Plus he's beaten him in like a lot of fucking other tournaments. Yeah, he beat Nepo in this tournament. I know, because I watched a fucking Gotham Chess video on it. Honestly, Magnus isn't even that good. You're so fucking dumb. Magnus is as good at chess as like any human being is good at anything. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nobody out there who's like good at something in a way that's more than Magnus is good at chess. He's Magnus is LeBron James of chess. Magnus is better at chess than LeBron James is at basketball. That's facts. That's just facts. Maybe Gretzky. Actually, Gretzky might be better at hockey than Magnus is at chess. Straight up. Thank you, Stuffed Koga, for the gifties. Oh my God, thank you. Stuffed Koga, appreciate it. I legitimately think Gretzky might be like the goat of goats. I don't even like hockey. Gretzky is like, I don't know. If Gretzky played now, he'd be average. Yeah, but you can't compare like that. That's whack. That's not. Because everyone learns from the past. As far as I know, right, Gretzky, the stat that I heard that blew my fucking mind was that, you get a point for a goal and then like a half point for an assist or whatever. I don't know how the fuck it works. The point is, If you remove, or it's 1 for a 1-on-1. The point is, if you removed all of his goals, he'd be the all-time highest scorer. If you got rid of every single goal he's ever made, he's still the all-time highest scorer off of the assists alone. That's fucking crazy. That's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous thing to say. That's I've never heard of a stat like that. He had more games where he had scored 5 points than where he scored 0. He was the fastest to 1,000 points and the second fastest to get 1,000 again when he got to 2,000. Yeah, he just has so many crazy fucking stats. So he was just so far ahead of the game at his time. Maybe they've caught up. Maybe people are good now, but you know, to be that good for that long is crazy. And I don't think what Magnus has done is equivalent to that, even though Magnus is fucking sick. Noah, thank you for the 5 gifted. He is 1/2 of the highest scoring pair of brothers. His brother has 4 points. That's funny. That's funny. Watch some Gretzky clips and see how dog he is. First of all, mean-spirited. Second of all, no, I wouldn't understand whether he's good or bad. Third of all, if I look up Gretzky clips, it's going to be like the fucking greatest clips of all time. What is stupid? Look how dog he is. Like, oh my God, this guy looks fucking trash. People are just dropping Gretzky facts in my... Cricket's not a real sport. Okay? I'm sorry. Whoever keeps spamming cricket facts about me, cricket doesn't count. I'm sorry. I didn't say it. Oh. It doesn't count, dude. What is... It's cricket. I don't know shit about cricket. Biggest cricket hater. Yeah. It's called cricket because they knew no one would watch. I mean, people are making fun of cricket's viewer pool. Isn't cricket like incredibly popular in India? Doesn't it have like a fucking... It probably has fucking more viewers than NBA, dude. Cricket probably has like fucking a gazillion viewers. But I just don't want to hear about the greatest cricket player of all time, is the thing. Cricket's the Michael Jordan of sports. It just seems so... It's like too... It's got... I don't know. Maybe I'm actually just biased. Let's see. Who's the GOAT of cricket? Let's just take a look. Sachin Tendulkar, 200 matches. Who's the great... Oh, Sir Don Bradman from Australia. Australian fuck. That's why. Bro, it's fucking Aussies in my fucking chat, dude. I swear to God, if Sachin was rank 1, you guys would not be bringing up cricket at all. It would be a fucking ghost town. But because it's Sir Don Bradman from Australia, you guys are fucking losing it. That 100%. Sir Don, the Magnus of cricket. Cricket matches can go on for over a day. I mean, I like tennis. You know, I'm a fucking Federer Andy. Although, I guess Federer's not... He didn't get passed straight up, like in all his stats. Isn't Nadal or Djokovic the fucking... Tennis GOAT? There's GOAT points. Ultimate tennis statistics. This is... Okay, so Djokovic is... Wow, straight up... He is Passed him on, but he doesn't fucking take the vax, dude. This is what's gonna happen if fucking Hans Niemann becomes the GOAT of chess. It's gonna be a problem. He's unlikable. No, Djokovic is so unlikable. He'd have a few more slams if he took the vax. Yeah, true. Actually, he'd be invited to more. It's pronounced Djokovic, not Djokovic. Yeah, but Djokovic sounds like he's got a jock itch or something. There's a joke there, all right? So keep it. I don't like him. I don't want him to win anymore. You think anyone can pass LeBron in stats? Is LeBron even... I don't think LeBron even has the best stats in basketball. He's got good stats. I think he's just like consistently great stats for a long time. He does, and it's not close. Really? Stats in basketball. Let's see. GOAT stats basketball. Let's see. I just searched GOAT stats basketball. Michael Jordan stats. Google has picked a side. It's not a debate to Google. Holy shit. That's crazy. Who has the best stats in basketball history? Okay, here we go. It's Jordan. Right here. Player efficiency rating. Michael Jordan, number 1. LeBron, number 2. What is a stat that LeBron is absolutely scroted in? What is LeBron's fucking GOAT stat? Flops. Fucking LeBron haters out in force in the fucking comments, dude. LeBron haters fucking ready. Loving China. Sprite commercials. Championship losses. LeBron haters out of control, dude. Scandals covered up. Okay, you guys got to relax, dude. LeBron James is very good at basketball. I want to know if I could just get... These are fake stats. Dude, this is a fucking stat about unmatched competitive spirit. And he just randomly gave Jordan a 10 and Kobe a 9.5. He didn't even put LeBron on here. Unmatched competitive spirit. That's not a number. This is so stupid. Bro, this guy didn't even put LeBron on his top 12. Top 12 GOAT list? You don't put fucking LeBron James on there? That's insane. The next one is for assassin-like approach. Kobe got a 10 for assassin-like approach. Wow, that's big. That's crazy. Offensive dynamo. Jerry West, 10. This is so... Human highlight film. So stupid. Bro, you made up 10 categories, give out points, and then Jordan gets a 98. Wow. I'm surprised. Very scientific of you. LeBron James leads the league in TikTok dances with his kids. That's good. Good vid on it. I kind of interested. The harsh truth about the GOAT debate. I kind of want to see.
It's never gonna end, is it? LeBron's reign over the NBA, I've just come to the conclusion that LeBron has hacked into the Matrix and has transcended aging. LeBron is in his 19th NBA season and is somehow still one of the best players on the planet. This isn't supposed to happen. 99% of NBA players peak in their mid to late 20s and then slowly regress as they age, eventually becoming a liability to their team and inevitably sailing off into the sunset, washed up and content with their achievements. But not LeBron. The man is fighting his age like he's got a grudge on time itself. And the more he piles up on these mind-bending feats, the more we must ask ourselves,
I heard LeBron's gonna play in the NBA with his son. He wants to be on the same team as his son. He's trying to do a fucking father-son. That's crazy.
the question. And I really hate to do this.
Are his
but is
sons
LeBron
actually
the
good
greatest
enough
basketball player
for the NBA?
of all time? And if he isn't, what would
Yes. Both sons are good enough for the NBA? No. People spam yes and they spam no.
he need to do to truly, once and for all, be the GOAT?
Chapter 1.
About 5 years ago, I uploaded my first basketball-related video onto this channel. The title of that video is LeBron the GOAT. You can still watch this video today, but since it's an absolute dog water of a production, I highly recommend you steer clear of it. To summarize the video, I gave 10 reasons why LeBron would
Every video on my channel is flawless, from the earliest to the latest. You can go to my oldest videos and I regret nothing. They are all perfect and they've aged gracefully, so
retire as the GOAT. Fast forward 5 years and thousands of hours of watching games, collecting data, and gathering context.
I recommend anyone trying to get into the Atrioc discography to start with Hollow Knight tier list from 2020. Just really get into how I tier listed the bosses of Hollow Knight and like understand my psychology for that, and then go on to every single other one.
In this sport that we love, I've since changed my ways and realized that Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time.
Wow.
But my original assessment from 5 years ago hasn't completely changed, because I never said LeBron was the GOAT at the time. I just gave 10 reasons why LeBron would retire as the GOAT. But ever since I dropped that video, I've pretty much avoided the GOAT conversation altogether. I've put a spin on the idea of the greatest players in certain aspects of the game. I've talked about the greatest scorers, I've ranked players using purely numbers, but I've never really broken down who the greatest player is, in my opinion, because I just feel like the topic is a bit redundant. And ESPN already gives you a daily update on the GOAT debate anyways, so no need for me to do it. But
Is there a video? I just want a video that breaks down LeBron's fucking, like, what stats of his are insane. He says it later. I'll watch it.
I think it's time we actually discuss this, because what LeBron is doing at this point in his career is just absurd. At the moment, there are pretty much 3 different camps on the whole GOAT debate. People who think Michael Jordan is the GOAT, people who think LeBron is the GOAT, and people who are wrong. I'm just joking, of course. But not really. I'd say about 75% of people fall into the MJ's the GOAT category, about 20% of people fall into the LeBron's the GOAT category, and about 5% fall into the other category. Usually these other fans believe the GOAT is Wilt or Kobe or Kareem. There's not many of them, but boy, will they die on that hill. See, the thing here is that a lot of the fans in MJ's corner believe that he is and will forever be the GOAT. But realistically, is there anything LeBron can do to surpass him?
I feel like a lot of that is to do with people who like age of people. You know what I'm saying? I feel like in 20 years, it's going to be like Michael Jordan less and less, and more people saying LeBron, but it's going to be new. There's going to be a new guy in basketball who's fucking cracked and doing amazing. Everyone's going to be like, this guy's the GOAT. Everyone's like, no, you fucking idiot. LeBron will always be the GOAT. LeBron will always be the GOAT. And that's because you grew up watching LeBron. But then, yeah, maybe Luka. And then, you know, it'll just keep going like that.
I mean, there's got to be some sort of objective metric we can use to distinguish the greatest player of all time. No opinions, no bias, just the facts. If LeBron somehow won 4 more championships and retired with 8 rings, he'd undoubtedly be the GOAT, right? So there are paths for him to become the greatest ever.
True.
But where does that threshold lie? And what
Seems very unlikely, though. Seems very unlikely that LeBron's going to grab 4 more rings. It's whatever Space Jam you watched. Well, yeah. It's like if you watch Space Jam 1 but love basketball, you probably think maybe LeBron could be the GOAT. But if you watch Space Jam 2, you think LeBron's a piece of shit. It's like that. If you watch Space Jam 1, it's sort of a toss-up. And if you watch Space Jam 2, you'll never pick LeBron.
would LeBron have to achieve to get there? First, let's just take a look at the basic numbers. Between Michael and LeBron, LeBron has more career points, rebounds, assists, blocks, more triple-doubles, higher
Wow.
field goal
So
percentage.
here we go. These are some of the stats I was looking for. This is pretty impressive. What's their career length vis-a-vis each other? How long did Michael play? How many seasons?
And a higher three-point percentage. And Michael has more steals and a higher free throw percentage. But
13 and
this
19?
whole
Okay.
argument,
Well.
the career totals argument, is only useful in demonstrating LeBron's longevity and sustained.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was trying to figure out. The same thing. Because if you play more seasons, your points are going to be higher. It would be interesting to see average, average per season or something.
Excellence. These numbers don't prove that LeBron's a better scorer, or rebounder, or defender, or shooter than Jordan. They just prove that LeBron's been good at these things for a very, very long time. These numbers also show just how versatile LeBron is, possibly his most valuable asset. So instead of looking at career totals, let's look at career averages. Michael averages more points and more steals, and LeBron averages more assists and more rebounds. And as
Okay.
much as it pains me to say this, this is usually where the argument for the GOAT ends for most people. Throw in a required comment about their finals records, and you pretty much have a condensed version of most GOAT debates. But
Yeah.
there is so much more to unpack here. So let's unpack it. So y'all know how much I like advanced
LeBron has
stats.
better
They don't
shoes.
tell the full
Interesting.
story, but if you know which ones to look for, you can discover some nuances in a player's game that you won't get by just watching them play. Player efficiency rating, win shares per 48, offensive box plus minus, defensive box plus minus.
Show the stat for most money lost gambling. I think Jordan's got him fucking smoked.
Minus value over replacement and true shooting percentage. These 6 advanced stats give us efficiency, production, value, impact, and pretty much everything in between. And in these 6 advanced statistics, Michael Jordan exceeds LeBron in 5 of them.
Ooh.
He's more efficient overall. He contributes to more wins. He contributes to more points. He's better on defense, and he is generally more valuable on the court than LeBron is. The only advanced stat where LeBron tops Jordan is true shooting percentage. Now, in terms of who's a better basketball player, nearly every metric points to Michael Jordan. But really take a look at these numbers, and it's actually uncanny just how close LeBron is to MJ across
pretty
the board.
close, huh?
Just a fraction behind Jordan in pretty much everything. But these numbers aren't even addressing who's greater, because that conversation would involve accolades and accomplishments.
I mean, I gotta say, they're probably pretty even, because I'm a firm believer that whoever's playing now has it way harder than whoever played it in the past for any game, any esport, any sport. It's always harder now. People get so much better. And so, like, I just always believe that. I'm not super invested, to be honest. But I think Jordan's the GOAT. I just think, in general, if you're talking about who would win one-on-one, or if Michael played today, I would probably bet on peak LeBron than peak Jordan brought to the modern NBA.
And impact on the game. Take away the rings, the influence, the intangibles, the opinions, and it's virtually objectively true that Michael was a better basketball player than LeBron. But the GOAT
But I'm taking Chinese money. Yeah, exactly. I got paid by China to say that. So don't 100% trust me, because I'm drowning in Chinese money to say that. But it's always been true. I've seen that across many games and many esports, and just the level of skill raises so dramatically. I mean, there's people in fucking League right now who are just like, gold shitters that can do things that would have been top tier LCS level back in the day, like in the early days. Like the mechanics have improved so dramatically.
Debate isn't necessarily about who is the better player. It's about who is the greatest player. We've got some more unpacking to do. Now, we cannot have a thorough GOAT debate without discussing the accomplishments of each player. Numbers are cool and they have their purpose, but numbers alone aren't indicative of greatness. They're just a vehicle to greatness. This is why, despite James Harden
in the yard. Yeah, I didn't see that, but that's just something I've always thought. Like, and chess is a great example. The level of skill in chess is raising dramatically. And chess has been around forever. And like, there's none of the all-time classic chess goats could show up at a tournament today, and they would all get whopped. If you take Capablanca or something, or you know what I'm saying? Take a classic chess goat who's got like thinking lines named after him, they would get completely fucking washed today. So it's and I think it's a little bit different for basketball. And Michael Jordan was incredibly athletic and incredibly good, but I just generally believe that level of competition is way higher.
Harden spending half a decade piling up some of the greatest scoring numbers in NBA history, most people don't consider him greater than some players with far lesser offensive numbers. The numbers complement the accolades, not the other way around. This is also why I consider Wilt Chamberlain to have been a better basketball player than Bill Russell, but Bill Russell was greater than Wilt. Wilt achieved his greatness through his numbers, whereas Russell achieved his greatness by contributing to an unrelenting style of winning basketball. So let's take a look at the accomplishments of both Michael Jordan and LeBron James. Now, there are plenty of other awards a player can earn in the NBA, but these are the ones that really stand out on a player's resume. Championships, Finals MVPs, regular season MVPs, Defensive Player of the Year, All NBA selections, and All Defensive Team selections. And amongst these 6 categories, Jordan beats LeBron in 5 of them. And Michael accomplished all of.
People are saying rule changes made scoring way easier, which I think is true, right? The game was a lot more physical back in Jordan's day, and they were able to like box players out easier, and so, theoretically he'd fucking go apeshit nowadays and have even better stats. But also it also balances out, because I think literally the level of skill of his opponents was not up to snuff. Like, they're not as good. They weren't as, the way NBA players all are hyper trained now, they weren't all that good. They weren't all just the level of opponents.
Of this in just 15 seasons to LeBron's full 18 seasons. The only category where LeBron outperformed Michael is in all NBA selections. And most will argue that, again, this is an accomplishment of longevity more than anything else. Which, at this point,
Jordan today wouldn't smoke cigars all the time. Now we're getting into fucking... Jordan today would actually be really addicted to Candy Crush, so he'd stay up too late. Because on his phone, his iPhone 7S, he wouldn't... It's fucking ridiculous. We don't know. We don't know exactly who would do what in which time, but I'm just saying, Big A, please let me hop in a call. I will explain a lot. All caps, breathless. No. No, I'm fine. Thank you. You can drop it in chat. I'll reason it out. I do not need to. This is not a fucking call-in radio show about the GOAT debate.
The overall theme in the GOAT debate. Up to this point in his career, the majority of fans will agree that LeBron has been a step below Jordan in terms of greatness. So now the race to become the GOAT has become a marathon, because eventually the sheer volume of LeBron's career numbers and achievements may become so overwhelming that we'll have no choice but to concede that he is in fact the greatest player of all time.
He's doing the Mango Armada.
A real dilemma in this age-old debate. The flame that burns twice as bright burns half as long. A great quote by the ancient Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu regarding the idea of excellence and the sustainability of it, almost as if you can have longevity or be exceptional. but you can't have both. Now, in the world of basketball and sports in general, usually being exceptional translates to longevity and vice versa. Michael Jordan was excellent for 13 seasons in the NBA. His
That's
flame
pretty
was
long.
violently bright, and it burned for quite some time.
That's
But
not.
what if there was a flame that burned about 95% as bright and lasted much, much longer? At a certain point, the radiance
I also think, I think LeBron is like literally at the cutting edge forefront in the world of human regenerative science, of like sleep science, nutrition science, muscle recovery science. Like he has a fucking team working literally. Yeah, he spends $1 gazillion a year. Yeah, Tom Brady. Well, Tom Brady just has the amazing TB12 system that's unbeatable. You can buy it yourself. And I don't think that level of commitment to the body was even close in the 90s. You know, I don't think they had the same level of understanding and like recognition of the point. So it's tough to say who would, you know, if Jordan had the exact same team, would he last longer?
of even the brightest flame is outclassed by the flame that just won't quit. Of course, LeBron isn't a flame. He's a 6'9", 250-pound freak of nature in basketball shoes, but his light shines about 95% as bright as Michael Jordan's did, and it's lasting a whole lot longer. When does the longevity of LeBron's brilliance simply outmatch the slightly greater but much shorter brilliance of Michael? Because as we've discussed, Mike trumps LeBron in pretty much every single metric other.
If LeBron kissed his son on the mouth, he would be the GOAT. If he did learn Tom Brady's secret youth stealing son kiss, he could go 12 more seasons easy.
Than longevity
20.
and overall production. So the real question here is, how much longer will LeBron have to be excellent before the majority agrees that he is greater than Michael was? The man is in his 19th NBA season, and he's leading the NBA in scoring. He's still a top 5
Damn,
player
that is
in
crazy.
the league, and his bag is
That
getting
is crazy.
deeper and deeper with every season. Here's a chart
That
of
is
LeBron's
crazy.
total points, assists, and rebound averages throughout each season of his career.
That's
Each
kinda
point on the graph
shocked.
represents the total average of points, assists, and rebounds for every season of his career. So, for example, this season LeBron is putting up 8, 6, and 30 a game, so his total for the season is 44. Now, in the NBA, anything above a total of 40 is exceptional. LeBron's total production has exceeded 40 in 17 different seasons. Now here's Michael's total average points, assists, and rebounds
Yuck.
for every season of his career.
Damn,
This
washed.
is by far the greatest argument in favor of LeBron in the GOAT debate. The man has simply sustained excellence.
Fell off, dude. Wow. Yikes. Was he even ever good? Was Michael? Hey, can I say it? Was Michael Jordan even good at basketball? Does anyone ever ask that? Based on this line I'm seeing, was he even ever good?
For longer than Mike did. And although the numbers are just a vehicle to greatness, there has got to be a point where the numbers are just too glaring to ignore. LeBron's numbers are getting to that point. But some fans will argue that there were other players that were still really good this late in their career. You mean like Kareem or Kobe or Karl Malone? They
Shit.
weren't even close. LeBron's already the only player to be a part of the 30K, 10K, 10K club. Aside from a freak injury, he'll undoubtedly break Kareem's scoring record. He'll probably play the most seasons in an NBA career. He already has the record for most All-NBA selections, and he's still adding to what is probably the...
So this is what I was looking for. These are all the crazy stats about LeBron. This is pretty cool. He's going to be the all-time highest scorer. He's going to have the most seasons played of anyone in the NBA. That's cool. That's a mango type stat. Those are cool.
NBA selections, and he's still
He
adding
is
to
still
what is
bald,
probably the
but so is
longest
Jordan,
career
so-
highlight reel with moments like this. If LeBron is still doing this in a couple years, while still putting up all NBA numbers, I really think it's going to be difficult to say that he's not the greatest player ever. You know what? I'm just gonna say it. While LeBron's legacy is growing as he plays more seasons, Michael's legacy would have been slightly diminished if he played more seasons. Of course, this isn't a matter of fact, but all the evidence points towards this assumption.
Yeah, I'm surprised. I mean, I think it'd be if he never even played the Wizard seasons. Those kind of fuck with it. I think those fuck with it. I think those get added to his stats too, right? If you walk in, if you come into the game, you win 6 rings in a row and then leave. That's fucking sick. Then no one will ever know. You could have won 40. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But then when you come back and play for the Wizards and it's like, oh, you're not that good anymore, then it's like...
Michael Jordan retiring after playing just 13 NBA seasons in 1998 was the best thing he could have ever done for his legacy. The Bulls were not going to win another championship, and the backbone of the dynasty he had built...
He didn't win 6 in a row? He did. He didn't win 6 years in a row because he took the years off, but he played 6 seasons and he won all 6. It was 6 in a row. There was not a... Right? Oh, he lost in 95? Wait, wasn't it? What, it was 91 2 or 2 3 4? He lost to Shaq in his comeback year. Was it a full year? I'm going off The Last Dance from memory, so I guess I'm dead wrong. He joined halfway through. Okay.
Had all but vanished by the beginning of the 1999 season. If he had played through that 3-year retirement gap from 1999 to 2001, he would have either stayed with the Bulls and put up huge numbers on a losing team, or signed with a different team and chased rings. Both options being far less illustrious than him going out on top with the team that drafted him.
Yeah, but they don't count when he loses. You understand? It doesn't count as a season when Jordan loses. So maybe you didn't. So he actually won 6 in a row. Maybe I didn't make that clear. I'm sorry for not bringing that up.
Michael's career was the perfect storm. He was drafted by a franchise that was ready and willing to build around him. He was on a roster that suited his skill sets extremely well, and he and the Bulls peaked right as the dominant teams from the 80s and early 90s, like the Lakers, Celtics, and Pistons, began to fade away. You could not have written a better career if you tried. On the other hand, despite his success...
I could. What a stupid statement. A player comes in and he fucking throws every fucking ball, no look, across court. And he gets fucking 40 rings in a row. There you go. That would be insane. What a fucking crazy... What an absolutely crazy fucking story that would be. Out of nowhere, he never looks at a shot. And he gets... he wins 40 straight seasons. Kills basketball. No one wants to watch.
LeBron really got the short end of the deal many times throughout his career. He spent his first 7 seasons in the NBA playing for a team that could not have cared less about building a coherent team around him. He spent 4 straight finals going toe-to-toe with the most dominant dynasty in modern NBA history outside of Jordan's Bulls, while Michael was surrounded by players who were all willing...
It is kind of fucked that that LeBron had to go up against fucking the Warriors with at the height of their powers. That's a tough matchup to hit.
To buy into their system, LeBron has spent many years carrying the load of bad rosters and seemingly incompetent teammates, part of which is his own fault for trying to play GM and putting together piss-poor rosters. And I bring up these small nuances because the GOAT debate is very nuanced. As much as people want to act like the whole 6-0 in the finals is the end-all be-all to the discussion, it's just not. If rings were all that mattered, then Bill Russell would be the GOAT. Oh, but he played a long time ago. That doesn't count. Okay, well then Robert Horry is the GOAT because he has 7 rings to Jordan's 6. Well, yeah, but Horry wasn't the best player on any of those championships. Okay, so is the argument about rings, or is it about being the best player on the court?
Yeah, true.
Or a mixture of both? Is a player's performance, despite how masterful it was, all in vain if his team loses? The line becomes less and less clear the deeper you dig. No single metric can be used to determine this debate, and the unpacking of every small minute...
I will say, this might be a crazy take. I think if Space Jam 2 was really good, LeBron would have a much better shot. I think he actually boned himself. I think he might have actually knocked himself out of contention. I legitimately think Space Jam 2 is such a flop of a movie that, like, you can't realistically stack him up. But if it was good, if it was, like, heartfelt and charming and good and maybe even better than the original, and we, like, watch the original again, it's like nostalgia glass, it wasn't that good. And if Space Jam 2 was great, then I think he would legitimately... I think he'd legitimately have a lot more GOAT votes.
Detail is a necessary burden, but unfortunately, it's a burden that most fans won't bother to take on. At the moment, I personally believe Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. I also think he's the best basketball player of all time. But, unlike some fans, I don't think the door has closed on LeBron. I think that if LeBron can continue to dominate the league for a few more seasons and continue to shatter our previous notions of what we thought was possible in a single...
Can I also say that if you really want to be the GOAT, you need to make sure that the best casters, the best commentators are giving iconic lines to your clips. I think if you have a great clip, but the commentator doesn't say something cool when you do it, hurts your GOAT chances. Yeah, Blocked by James did more for him being the GOAT than like any of these stats. Do you know what I'm saying? Blocked by James! Like if that did more for his argument. And so you really need, like, if you are in contention for the GOAT status, you should actually slip some money. Like, I would give a fucking $600,000 to the commentators and just say, bring your A game on every play I make. Every fucking free throw, you should lose your mind. And then I think you might have you have better clips. SJ, are you out of your mind? This is Evo. Yeah, exactly, dude. Blocked by James is one of the greatest basketball clips of all time. And, like, I think when you think of LeBron's greatest moments, that's probably number one, right? That's probably top. I'm trying to think of an all-time LeBron clip. Show it. I mean, I'll show it. I'll show my favorite LeBron moment. The all-time.
Rebound goes to the Cavs. J.R. Smith brings it back out. Throws it to Hill. Hill shot blocked. And we'll go to overtime. You get the feeling J.R. Smith thought they had the lead. He didn't know the score. Watch James. Now wanted a timeout, but too late to get it. And 5 minutes go up on the clock. Overtime here in game one.
Dude, you don't want to see his face. I need to see his face. There it is. That is bar none probably my favorite basketball clip of all time. That's so fucking funny. The absolute pain. There's the true pain on his face. Like, he's trying to will his team to a victory. He's putting everything. His entire life revolves around winning this game. It's going the wrong way. In a finals game. Everything on the line. Yeah, it was an insane game by LeBron. Oh my God, it's so funny, dude. Because on the smallest of scales, right? You feel that. I felt that in, like, you feel that whenever you're carrying a league game. You can, on the smallest of scales, on an ant-sized scale, relate to what he's feeling there. When you're like fucking 12-2 and your team is just feeding. And you're just, it makes you so mad, dude. It makes you so, nothing makes you angrier than feeling like you're fucking doing it all. You couldn't have done more. That Cavs team was the worst team statistically to make it to the finals since LeBron took the '07 Cavs. Yeah, no, 100%. He's absolutely willed some fucking mid teams to finals, if not rings.
Single NBA career. I think that he has a chance to retire as the greatest player of all time. But of course, only time will tell. Unfortunately,
He broke a chalkboard and his hand after that game. Really? I didn't know that. LeBron broke a chalkboard after that game? That's so fun. I mean, you can just, oh my God, dude. It's just funny because you just assume that, like, with his level of focus and intensity, that he would, and you're in the finals, right? You would assume everybody else on the team's got to be taking it as seriously as you. Like, like, you guys understand how important this is. And they didn't seem to. They didn't seem to. Yeah, $20 million paycheck and JR doesn't know the score. This is an all-time great moment. It's an all-time great moment.
for LeBron, time seems to perpetually be on his side.
Is Kendrick the GOAT? Damn, we're talking about rap GOATs now? I feel like Jay-Z's got it on lock. I feel like he's played his card. He's like built a narrative about him being the GOAT for so long. I think pound for pound. Bar for bar. Longevity. Dr. Dre has to be the GOAT. And that's actually not crazy, but I think we're talking about GOAT rappers. The GOAT of the hip hop industry is fucking Dr. Dre, dude. Oh my God. He's created tons of great music and then found so many great artists and produced them. And yeah, he's been around since the beginning. Kanye is the GOAT, no cap. I love Kanye. His last couple albums been whack. But he probably bar for or album for album, pretty untouchable. Overall discography, maybe. Rap GOAT is like there's not even any stats, dude. It's so difficult. I think if you're doing top 5, your number 1 probably should be Jay-Z overall for the whole fucking. Because he actually just put out a verse on that awfully produced Khaled track that was pretty good, and he's doing it for so long. Over Biggie's career is like fucking an album and a half, dude. Yeah, over Biggie. What's your Mount Rushmore of rap? I mean, the classic one, and this is maybe, I don't know, maybe it's changing now. But the classic Rushmore should be like Jay, Biggie, Pac, Nas, your 5th. And your 5th can be, Andre 3000, Eminem, I don't know. You gotta fill it in. You could be fucking Rakim. It could be. That's your 5th, right? Mount Rushmore is a 4, so you do Jay-Z, Biggie, Pac. No, that's like the classic. By Nas, you mean Lil Nas X? Yes, of course. Yeah. Chief Keef is unironically better than those elderly nerds. Yeah, I think it's older. I guess this is an older take. No shot you're not putting Lil Peep in there, bro. I mean, I've been a hip-hop fan for a long time, but whenever I was fucking in my 22, 23, and I was like listening to hip-hop all the fucking time, and I cared about the GOAT debate a lot, the standard answer then would be Jay-Z, Biggie, Pac, Nas, right? And so, but I'm open to the chance that it's changed. Kendrick is the closest to getting on that list, for sure. If anyone from modern day is in a top 5 all time, it's probably Kendrick. Because he's had a bunch of classic albums. Wayne, I love Wayne. Wayne was at the height of his fucking powers when I was super into hip hop. So I don't know. I love Wayne, but it's tough to say. Kendrick makes J. Cole sound corny as fuck. You shut your fucking mouth. I love J. Cole. You shut your fucking mouth about J. Cole. Carly Rae Jepsen. Yep. Carly Rae Jepsen's definitely up there. MF Doom is so good. I mean, my top 5? Oh, you want my top 5? This, because when I say GOAT debate, I'm talking about who I think's probably the overall pound for pound GOAT. But I don't listen too much Biggie and Pac. Not for a long time. If I was doing a top 5, I would put Jake Novak. I would put Jake Novak. 1, 2, and 3. Will Smith, Razzle Khan, and Jack Harlow. Yeah. And The Rock. Yeah. People would say Biggie and Pac, you try to sound intelligent and don't listen to. I mean, I've listened to all of Biggie and Pac. I put them on the list because that's what it's. I'm just saying what the fucking classic is considered to be, but they're not. I'm not bumping them regularly. Mark Zuckerberg's sister, Shaq, Macklemore. Yeah, exactly. 21 Pilots, Fake Donkey. My top 5 probably Eminem, Jack Harlow, G-Eazy, NF, and Macklemore. Yeah. I'm trying to find a fucking common denominator. Trying to find that's he's a bus driver. Suburban rap top 5 right there, dude. That's the guy in school who'd be like, yeah, I just like rappers that don't talk about like their chains and shit all the time. You know, I want real shit. That's why I want to listen to Eminem and fucking Tom McDonald. Drake, and The Rock. Jay Witt's Pokemon Cypher. Sheesh. There's just so many ways. There's so many ways you could remix the GOAT debate. It's crazy. As much as I am not a fan of, the last couple years of Eminem's career, sales-wise, the dude's fucking number 1 all time, and it's not close. Like, not even close. And I don't really fuck with Andre 3000 I wouldn't even put him in my top 10. I think he's good, but in my mind, he's overrated. But I know that's a fucking hot scorcher. So I'm open to it. But in my mind, if I'm not dragging him. That's the thing, I'm not dragging him. I just don't think he's fucking, if you're talking about greatest MCs of all time, I don't put him up there. Denzel Curry clears. I love Denzel Curry. Of all like newer school rappers, Denzel Curry is the one I fuck with by far the most. Unless you count Chance the Rapper. I think Denzel's even newer than him, but if you count Chance, I actually unreasonably fuck with Chance the Rapper outside of his terrible last album. Because I love early Chance, I love more than anything else. Acid Rap's one of my top 5 of all time albums. I love Acid Rap. I fuck with Acid Rap so hard. And nothing more painful than seeing Chance the Rapper's fucking Big Day album. Where in the top 3 does Chillin' land? Chillin's above 1, dude. Chillin's the greatest rapper ever to do it. JID's new album is amazing. I love JID. JID and Denzel are who I've been listening to the most lately, to be honest. Is Lil Nas X a rapper for you? I mean, yeah, you could count him as a rapper. He doesn't. Not most of his songs, I think, on the last album weren't rap. What about Corpse Husband? What about Corpse Husband? Great question. Who's the greatest CEO of all time? That's also a good question. Who's the GOAT CEO? Bro, you could actually make a straight up argument. This is going to sound crazy. You could make a straight argument that Tim Cook of Apple is the greatest CEO. Actually better than Steve. You can make a straight up argument that Tim Cook has fucking crushed. If you legit look at the numbers, even though Steve gets all the accolades, Apple has done way more growth, way more value, become way more dominant under Tim Cook's leadership than under Steve's. But it's hard to separate the two because Steve sort of hit the inflection point, started him on the path. But Tim Cook's mastery of supply chain, some incredibly smart moves have fucking added trillions in value. But it's tough. It's tough because time, you'll never know. I mean, there's no one can ever really know. I think Bob Iger is a pretty good CEO. I liked his book. He held some growth for Disney, turned around. I mean, Bob Iger recognizing where the future was going and getting Disney to buy Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars, which have all been incredibly good acquisitions. Here's the thing. I think looking at what you acquire as a CEO is actually one of the best measures of success because most M&A, mergers and acquisitions, are awful. Most of them lose money. I'm going to talk about it in the HBO Max Marketing Monday. But, I mean, there's a long history of companies spending way too much money to buy things that don't help. And so the ones that do help are actually pretty. Oh, Bezos, too. To be honest, Bezos is as much of a fucking psycho as Jeff Bezos is. He kind of single-handedly, I mean, he did a lot for Amazon. And Amazon kind of came out of nowhere. Like, it's not like he didn't inherit anything. And Amazon's a top 3 company world. Bezos might be the LeBron of CEOs. Yeah, I mean, if we're doing a GOAT CEO competition, you have to realize that they're all psychopaths, right? They're pretty much all psychopaths. So in a competition among psychopaths with each other for all of the capital in the world, Bezos is kind of the GOAT. Or he's definitely up there. Man ignoring Rockefeller. Man, it's so tough in the robber baron era to, I mean, yeah, you could talk about like Carnegie. You could talk about, I'm not just talking about whose ability to get the absolute most wealth. Rockefeller's Bill Russell. Yeah. True. The CEO of Netflix when they first started getting big? Maybe? Reed Hastings? I don't know. I wouldn't put him on the GOAT list. CEO of Netflix. I mean, Netflix is kind of a lucky story, to be honest. Netflix is like, I mean, there's definitely some intelligence there, but they got incredibly lucky at how slow everyone else was to wise up. And so they got like 10 years of no competition. which is sort of how I feel about Elon Musk now for Tesla. Like, it remains to be seen. Like, if Tesla is still dominating the electric car world in 10 years, then you got to give more credit. But right now, like, they've been sort of coasting on the fact that they have no serious competition for as long as Netflix. So we'll see. Google's CEO, at least the first ones, they tried to sell, right, to Yahoo for $1 million, so they're dumb as fuck. And Yahoo's just dumber for not buying it. No, they're good. They did good. I mean, Google's CEO, listen, Zuck has been a pretty bad CEO, but he did make some great acquisitions. Top 5 worst CEOs? Dude, the list is fucking miles long. There's so many bad CEOs. Point Crow is starting beef. He said Atrioc is so hot, he should keep some hotness for the rest of us. That son of a bitch! I'm sick of him, dude. I'm sick of him fucking talking that shit all the time. We're beefing now, Point Crow. We're beefing now, dude. I can't believe he'd say that. Wow, that's fucked up. That's drama, dude. Someone go ask Slime about it. Zuckerberg was goated until he made Metaverse. I mean, yeah, I think. Well, it remains to be seen. Listen, I think it's dumb as fuck. I think the Metaverse pivot by Facebook is dumb as fuck. Truly, like, it has already vaporized billions of dollars in market cap. It's really dumb. But time will tell. If he ends up, like, if it ends up being just right, if it was just the right time, right place, they end up fucking crushing it, taking off, the Metaverse becomes the new phone, and they're a fucking $4 trillion company, it actually will be the greatest CEO move I've ever seen. If it ends up happening, which I think is extremely unlikely and incredibly dumb, if it ends up happening, he's actually the GOAT. Because, I mean, everyone would tell him not to do it, and he did it. He forced it through. %, chat happens. Yeah, I don't think it'll happen. I agree with you. I'm just saying, he has a little bit more time. Do you think Apple will do the Metaverse? Yeah, my take has always been that, like, even if Zuck cracks it and gets it going, Apple will just do the exact same thing, but with a nicer interface and the Apple logo, and no one trusts Facebook, and they'll take all the profits. I'm pretty sure Apple will just fast follow and crush. So it doesn't matter. Like, that's my theory on it. But, maybe first mover advantage, he'll get going. Facebook should change its name to Zucker or something. Meta is lame. I agree Meta's a little bit lame. I don't know that Zucker is the solution. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about Zucker. I want to invest in Zucker. I want to go in the Zuckerverse. The Zuckerverse is pretty good. Someone said, I can't wait for green bubbles of VR. That would be funny, dude. If you have an Apple headset and you look at somebody in a fucking Quest headset and they have they're like in a green bubble. They look like shit. Fucks up their hair and shit. They have to wear a fucking green jumpsuit, like a lime green puke jumpsuit. Top 5 streamers of all time? That's such a new industry. I don't know. That's remains to be seen. I mean, legitimately, it's too new. It's like, if this were basketball equivalent, we're still in like the fucking Milkman days. Streaming is still in like the fucking early days, dude. There's going to be way more growth. It's all going to be way bigger. Yeah, but if I had to guess, I would say the number one streamer of all time is probably Frosty for his commitment and work ethic. You know what I'm saying? Longevity. If I had to pick one person, but I think it's too early, but if I had to pick one person to be Frosty, because I think he's got that grind. You know, he's got that extra bit of hustle that I think most people don't appreciate. And then behind him, second place, Clint Stevens. Frosty and Clint, dude. And then no one else. And then a huge gap, and then Connor Eats Pants is third. Best video games of all time? I don't know about that. Goats of video games is fucking Faker. Faker Playmaker. Faker Flash. StarCraft. Who's the CSGO GOAT? Oh, Daigo. Simple. Yep. Simple. Daigo. Faker. Mango. Flash. That's my goats. I truly wonder if the streamer industry will lean into parasocial relationships more in the future than they do now. Of course. Does it make money? Do you think there's money in it? If so, they will do it more. It's the natural fucking evolution of any industry. Intentionally or unintentionally, it'll happen more. Is parasociality scalable to a chat of 100, 200K though? I think you're misunderstanding the most profitable parasocial part. It's not like talking to them one-on-one and being their best friend. It's more like, it's actually just being live a lot of hours, to be honest. It's like, it's being their community. So opposite of me, really. That's how you can tell I'm not parasocial, because I'm fucking live 1 hour of fucking last 5 days. What is the realistic ceiling in the streamer industry? It's fucking massive. I literally, I get so excited. I mean, you can get a little scared too, but I think it's really exciting. I think the streaming industry and live stream content and all that is like, it's so early and it's going to be so big. It can be as big as entertainment in general, as big as Hollywood, as big as, just, millions of viewers instead of thousands and hundreds of thousands. So it really is. I'm not like, even more than esports. Like, this is the earliest days of streaming, and so much of the real money in the world, like the big money, the big corporations, haven't figured it out yet. Don't know how to do it. They can't even put on a basic live stream without audio issues. Like, not even that. So it's very, very early, and it's really exciting. I think about it a lot as like a business opportunity. Do you think more celebrities are going to go to live streaming platforms? Yeah, 100%. It's like right now we have some sort of grandfathered in celebrities. Probably, I'm trying to think of the youngest. Like Jennifer Lawrence or something might be like the cutoff for age, right? Or whatever, I don't know, somewhere around that. Or it's like they came up as celebrities right before you had to be very active on social media. And then in the future, all celebrities kind of are different. They kind of need to have that social media presence as well, and like spend more time doing content. And lots of NBA players stream. Yeah, exactly. I think it's a thing now. It's like celebrities that come up now are like 1,000 times more likely to also do content. IG Live, yeah. Needing a social media presence is scary. I'm too old for that shit. I didn't say need it. Oh, you're trying to be a celebrity? Scriley, you're too old for that shit, but you also want to be a famous actress or actor? You just wait. Okay. I don't think you need it if you're going to just have a job and like live your life. I'm just saying as it's like becoming more and more expected. Peach, you think for the 19 months. And people are growing up. Yeah, people are growing up watching streams and not watching TV. So yeah, streams are just they're just very interesting. I hear talk about everyone needing their own personal brand. I think that most of that's bullshit. Or at least in the way you build a personal brand is to do something cool. And the way most people think personal branding is like, I don't know, fucking carefully curating your tweets and writing a cool bio and like building a little personal website and shit. Like that's what they think personal branding is, and like that stuff doesn't really do much. Hunter Pence used to stream some? Yeah, he did. Hunter Pence did stream some. He was a crazy streamer. Hunter Pence was a wild streamer, dude. That man could play a game of Hearthstone like nobody's business. He was okay at baseball, but he was real good at Hearthstone. You pulled up. I just Googled Hunter Pence Atrioc. It was funny. So this was Hunter Pence was in the Twitch office this day. This is one of my first days at Twitch. I was pretty early at Twitch. And they said, "Hey, Hunter Pence is here, and we need somebody who's good at Hearthstone to stream with him." And so they went to me in the office because I was 5 times legend, no big deal. And I did money matches for Hearthstone. But the first thing I said was, "Who's Hunter Pence?" And this is like when he's the fucking star of the Giants and we're in San Francisco and he's been crushing. But I didn't watch any baseball. So I had no fucking idea who he was. Like I had no fucking idea. And so they're like, he's a baseball player. But I didn't think he was like the baseball player. You know what I'm saying? He was like the fucking biggest star. I thought, okay, so he's just some guy who plays baseball. Like I thought he was like, so I went into this literally with no expectations. Like I was kind of annoyed, to be honest. I had some work to do that day and they pulled me into this room and I was like, okay, cool. Hi, nice to meet you. Let's play Hearthstone. And then afterwards, I got messages from like a ton of my friends and like my family, and they're like, "Oh my god, you play with Hunter Pence." I had no fucking idea. And for the record, he was not that good. He's kind of dog at Hearthstone. Not to knock him belabored. He made a lot of misplays, dude. A lot of misplays. I didn't see legend in his future. Was he a nice guy? He was super nice. He was really nice. You know what was nice was his so he was married or dating at the time. I forget her name. She was super nice. She worked at IGN, and they were dating, and she was there, and that's kind of how he got into Twitch. And she was so nice. Lexi, that's what's her name, Lexi, and she like invited us to go to dinner, and like she was really nice. But I definitely Humegaloed him. He did a lot of stuff with kind of funny. Yeah. Then you played a game of catch and totally smoked his ass too. Yeah. Yeah, then I played a catch with him. How much longer are you streaming? I'm about to wrap. I'm about to drop bars. I'm about to drop heat. Because I gotta do some work. Oh, what rap? Eminem, I hope? You hope? You hope that I launch into a rendition of Rap God? Oh. Speaking of which, dude, actually that's so funny. So it wasn't, I wish it was this guy. There's a guy right off this camera to the right. He was the guy that pulled me in and had me do this. His name was John Memes, basically, Twitch. I remember at a party, a Twitch party, like he wasn't even drunk. Rap God came on and he like stopped and loudly rapped along to every single word. And like he was 29. He did the whole fucking thing. And I was like, I'm kind of impressed you knew it all. You definitely practiced. You know what I'm saying? It was like very obviously practiced. All right. I'm gonna raid Neg Neg. Thanks for watching, boys. Understand that I'm a little indisposed this week. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna try and do something tomorrow, but we'll see. Hey, other way, we got best tweets though. We got best tweets locked and goated. Quack sent me the list today, so Sevens, thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. I understand that I'm not dead. It's good talking with you. Good shooting the shit. Hope you have a good rest of your week. We got videos every day. And just understand, I know it seems like I say this a lot, but it's actually just been a massive project. It will be done soon enough. And I think I'll have a ton more time to actually fucking do streams like I used to do, which is like a lot every night. So anyway, Sevens, appreciate it. Have a great night. I'm going to send you to Neg Neg. Go watch Neg Neg TM. And let me play us out.